RDS. RDS. This is a kind of repeat, but here instead of MySQL, we are going to use Aurora. Again, I repeat, we are going to use Aurora. Let us do this one. Let us go through the objectives. So let us focus. This is very important lab, this one. 274, 275, both of them are very important. And also, of course, challenge lab is also there. So let us go through the objectives. Any type of questions, you are welcome to ask. Just start the lab, and then we will go through the what we call as objectives. So here, create an Aurora instance. We will be creating an instance, basically instance. So connected to a pre-created Amazon EC2 instance. Sorry, this is an Amazon RDS instance. It's not Amazon EC2 instance. Okay, we will be creating, the first topic is to create an RDS Aurora instance. You all know what is Aurora? What is Aurora?
Amazon using database. I mean, like
it is also
SQL
one
type
of the
behaviors.
type of
SQL type.
database, SQL database. I mean RDBMS, which is fully compatible with MySQL. Fully compatible with MySQL. Similar to your MySQL or PostgreSQL. So you can say that Aurora is fully compatible with. When I say compatibility means, please understand that. This is very clear. You have a MySQL database, a database with tons of records. Tons of records you have already. So can you use Aurora in order to, access your MySQL database? Yes or no? Should I repeat the question? This type of questions will be asked in the interviews. Yeah, everyone listening?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's my question? I have already a MySQL database data with several records. Tons of records are there. Can I use Aurora to access this database? Yeah, waiting for the answer. I hope everyone is listening.
Yes, sir.
So can I access Aurora? Sorry, can I access the database using Aurora DB? Aurora instance, RDS instance. Yes or no?
Yes.
I don't know
Yes,
why
sir.
today people are not responding properly. Is this not required or still in the festival mood or something like that? Can everyone respond? Everyone means everyone respond. Yes, 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 or no, or something like that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please be responsive. Very, very important ones. This type of questions are asked in the interviews. I tell you. See, whenever I say compatibility means it is fully compatible. Fully compatible. You can straight away access your MySQL using your Aurora, including your PostgreSQL. There is a small conversion, sometimes it is required, that is called as schema conversions. Schema conversions. But you can do that very easily. You can just, when one go, you can do the schema conversion and directly import to MySQL, Aurora. That is how you can access. That is how you can access. Right. So yes, that is what which we are going to. Aurora means something speciality, is that it is 10 times faster than your PostgreSQL and 5 times faster than your MySQL. That is what the performance says. People say that. So that is the reason some people, you can try to even tell the customer saying that you can use Aurora instead of MySQL. And Aurora is completely Amazon's proprietary. So it is, it's not owned by anyone else. It is completely owned by Amazon. So we are going to learn about Amazon Aurora instance, how to create RDS instance. And then how we can connect from your, see earlier how we are able to connect. We are able to connect with a EC2 instance, right? MySQL -u, username -p, password. Do you all remember the syntax? Yes or no? So please try to remember all those things. The same thing here also, same thing here also. There is an instance where we can connect using putty. From there, you can connect to your Amazon Aurora instance. And then configure the EC2 instance to connect to. How do we configure that? That endpoint is there, right? That endpoint, how to configuration also, we will learn using Systems Manager. Earlier, in the website we have given, then only it got connected in the website. But how we will also learn about how to make it then automatic. Your front end is your web server, your back end is your Aurora database, Aurora. So how you will have this interlink is with the help of Systems Manager. We will learn about how to configure. And then finally we can query the Aurora instance. So this is all the topics which you are going to do now. Everyone ready? You got it, Green?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic, fantastic. See, the task number 1 is creating an Aurora instance. So just click this My AWS. I think already security group and the DB subnet is created for you. You know how the task, how to create DB subnet and DB, what we call as security group. Yeah, security group and DB subnet group. You all know that, right? Which you have done in 160 lab. Yes or no? Please respond. Okay. So please practice 160 labs several times. So those things are already created for you in this. Already created for you. So what you can do, I'll just show you for all of you. You need not go to that. That will be there in the VPC. You can see that. But you can open RDS dashboard. We don't do anything because this is all created. I just want to show that these things are already there. So I just explore your VPC, that is lab VPC, that is your lab VPC, which is already there. Lab VPC is there. Go to subnets. You have several subnets. You see lab public subnet is there. So that is the requirement for us, lab public subnet. So you have internet gateway, route tables. Most importantly, just explore the security groups. Where is that security group? Yeah, security group. You have a security group called as DB security group. You see this one, DB security group? Here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you see this, automatically in the inbound rules, 3306 is already open. You see this, MySQL Aurora is open. Yes or no? The inbound rules of this DB security. It is created. Otherwise, you need to create on your own. So now with this keeping in mind, what you can do is you can go to RDS. All these things are pre-created for you. So go to RDS. This is the first task which we are going to create now. First task. So this is task number 1, create an Aurora. So stop me in case if anyone didn't understand or not ready. So this is actually a priced lab. I think in future they may keep the pricing for all these things. So now there is no pricing given. This is the first time I am observing that pricing is there. It's also meter is also giving, so that you may try only 3 times or 4 times or 5 times, something like that. I don't know. I'm only guessing. When the price is complete, you can't do this lab. That's what I understand. Okay. So yes, what is the first step? We have chosen RDS. So create a database. So here you can see already in the dashboard or in the database, you can select the database, create database. All of you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me know who is not ready. Okay, that's fine. And everyone need to do this lab. And I'm also saying that please focus on this lab completely. Very, very important lab. You need to do several times also later. So in case if anyone is having questions, please ask me. So he asked you to create a standard create, select Amazon Aurora. Okay, Aurora basically. So you can say that choose single master only, not what you call high availability, single master development test. Let us go through. Standard create, select this Aurora MySQL compatible, You have the other option also, PostgreSQL compatible, but I am selecting Aurora MySQL compatible. Okay, so these things you can leave it default, not required. And also the version, you can see there are several versions, but choose the one which is already there, So production or development test. Select development test only. Don't select production. Is this clear till now? The same one what you have done 160, the same one will be there. Same one, it is a repeat. So the DB cluster identifier, you can see single master he mentioned. If this is not selected by default, so this is single master only, right? We have selected. It's not shown here. Sometimes the options gets changed. It's okay. So identifier is, what is the identifier name? Cluster identifier is Aurora. Aurora. Just to give that. The master username is admin. Password is admin123. Aurora. So username is admin. Leave it as it is. Password is, what's the password? Please give only these passwords only. Admin123. In real time, whatever password you want, you can give. But please note down all those things. Master password confirmation. Give that same thing. Okay. And the next is you select burstable classes. T3 is small, he mentioned. T3 is small. So now you see, he asked about storage configuration. You can leave as it is, no change, Aurora standard, but select burstable class. Select burstable class only. That includes T class. If you don't select, you will not get this one. So he asked to select T3 small. It is shown as T3 medium. Select as T3 small. Where is that? I think T3 small is not there. Small is not there. You can select, leave it like that. Then T3 medium. T3 medium, which is 2 CP with 4 GB RAM. Is this clear, everyone? T3 small, even though the options are there, it's not displayed from the drop down. So in the availability, multi-AZ, don't create replica. So you can say don't create replica is there. That's okay. That's okay. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. So now the connectivity. So what did he say in the connectivity section? Okay, we have to choose lab VPC. Don't connect to EC2. That is true. We are not connecting. We will be doing it manually later. IPv4, that's okay. In your VPC, select as lab VPC. Automatically, you will see this DB subnet group coming across. DB subnet group. And in private access, say no. Say no. Security group, not default one. Not default. You have to cross that and select DB security group. DB security group. You see this one. You have to select VPC settings, DB security group. This is 11th point. DB security group. Okay, scroll down. Availability zone. I think there is no preference. No preference. Leave it like that. Because this is only a single master, it's okay. Scroll down. Read replica while forwarding, not required. So scroll down. Disable this one. Disable this. Untick this one. You are supposed to, if you don't do this, you may not even start the lab. The lab won't be created for you because this incur additional cost. Enable enhanced monitoring. See this one, the cost also is displayed here. You have to disable this one. If this is there, then the pricing will be very high. Even though it is not shown, you need to disable this one. So expand this additional configuration. The database name is, he has given something which is called as world. Give this database name. World. Scroll down.
Sir, I missed a few steps. Could you scroll back once, sir?
Yeah, I'll tell once again. I'll repeat.
Sure.
Enable encryption, disable this one. You can leave this one, no problem. Still scroll down. Okay, you see this $59 should be there. Yeah. So, yeah. So beginning onwards, I'll show you once again, whatever are the options, please watch. So first is standard create. You need to give standard create only. Aurora MySQL compatible. Aurora MySQL. We are going to create Aurora instance. So all these things are default. Aurora MySQL, this is okay. Select development test only. Don't select production. Don't select production. So DB cluster identifier is Aurora. Aurora. Master username is admin. So if you are having any question, please stop me. The password is admin123. Reconfirm that admin123. So again, this one storage configuration, leave as it is, Aurora standard. In instance configuration, you need to select instead of memory optimized burstable classes. And you leave this one, T2 small, T3 small is requested for, but since T3 small is not there, we are leaving with T3 medium. Leave it like that. Don't create Aurora replica, don't create. So here also don't connect to EC2 compute instance, no, like that. That should be selected. IPv4 only. In your virtual private cloud VPC, you need to select lab VPC, not the default one. You pull down and then select lab VPC only. Once you have selected lab VPC, the subnet which you are going to get is DB subnet group. DB subnet group only. And public access is always no. For DB servers, we don't have public access. So you see the security group firewall, choose existing. Yes, we are going to create our own security group. We have already a security group. The default one, if you have this default one, into that. And then select your DB security group properly. You should see DB security group only. Availability zone, no preference, leave it. Single master, we don't require anything. RDS proxy, no, don't select anything. See, additional configuration is only the port 3306, nothing more. So I didn't replica. Read replica, we don't have read replica now. Okay. Monitoring, enhanced, enable, disable that. Don't use that, untick that. In our additional options, you see this one, additional configuration options. Database name is world. Cluster parameter group, DB parameter group, leave as it is. Leave as it is. Failure priority, no preference, not given. So backup retention, see, he mentioned very clearly. Where is that? This is world. So clear the checkbox of enable encryption. Enable encryption. Where is that? Yeah, untick that. Encryption, remove that. So he clearly mentioned, clear the checkbox. So similarly for monitoring, uncheck that, enable enhanced monitoring. Third one, in maintenance, uncheck that or enable automatic minor upgrades. So scroll down, this one. 3 unticks we do, 3 checks untick we are doing. One is for enable auto minor version upgrade. The second one is enable encryption. That is also unticked. Unticked means unchecked. So similarly for monitoring, enable enhanced monitoring also we uncheck. Yeah. Yeah, anyone, any questions? Once I click create
Clear,
database,
sir.
I may not be able to go through.
Clear, sir.
So you will be seeing about $59 for this lab in our normal due course. Shall we create?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is the last option. So I have selected create database. So this is the option. This completes task number 1. So it will take few minutes. You are requested to create.
Same glitch, sir, from my side.
Didn't work. I think what you need to do, you have to go back to remove this T3 medium. T3 medium. Just a second, why we got like that? So this is the only option which you have. T3 medium, T3 large. Maybe I'll select this include previous classes, previous generations. I don't know why the only options, the base options we have chosen. So here, even serverless also didn't work. Oh, it's not taking up. I'm selecting an older version actually, 2.12. Let me see if I can manage this. Yeah, I think here it is showing T3 small. Did you all observe?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
try to select the older version of Aurora. Maybe Aurora MySQL. You see this one? 2.12, something like that. If it is 8, it is not working. You can select 2.12.0 or maybe something like that. Yeah, selected everyone?
Yes, sir.
Aurora version. Then you are going to get this particular one. burstable class T3 small. He's not allowing beyond T3 small. So this is 2 GB RAM only. So the other one, T3 medium, is 4 GB. So now probably we will be able to see this is $29. The price has come down. So now create. It should be created now without any hesitation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you all can do that. Please note down that. Don't choose the latest one. It has created. It is getting created. You can see this RDS. So let us do as per that. T3 small. Choose the older version. That is the only change. All of you got it? You're able to see the blue color message create database.
Yes,
Aurora?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Is there anyone who could not understand? This is the only troubleshooting. So select the previous version of Aurora, which is not compatible now. So now once you are done, you can go to task number 2. Let it go through. It will take some time. Minimum 5 minutes it will take. So you can just say duplicate and go to EC2. Just say duplicate and go to EC2. Go to EC2. Let this get created. It will take some time. So this is your EC2 dashboard in your instances. Task number 2. So you can connect to Sessions Manager. So there is one command host. There is one command host where your website is already. You can try that also with the IP address. If not, then leave it. Okay. Okay. So this is your command host. Connect to your Sessions Manager. So we did the same thing. You can connect either through Putty or Sessions Manager. I think the website is not functional. Leave it. So Sessions Manager, Systems Manager. Yes, I got connected.
Connected, sir.
Connected, everyone? Okay.
Connected, sir.
So that completes task number 2. Task number 3, here there is no MariaDB installed. So you are going to install this one using this command. Copy that. Sudo yum install MariaDB-y. You all know what is yum. So using that, you are going to install this MariaDB package with yes option. Now this is installed. This is not DB. This is DB connectivity software. DB is here. The database server is here. Sorry, where is this? This server is here. This is still Aurora database instance is getting created. So here, this is only the connectivity engine. You have the server, you have the client. To connect that part is installed. A small piece, 8 MB. Installed, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Installed, sir.
That's fine. That's fine. Now, very, very important one. Very, very important one. So what you need to do, you need to wait some time. So meanwhile, you can also open your notepad. Please open notepad also. Open notepad. So once your DB is successfully created, so you can see this Aurora, which is getting created, the DB. Try to refresh in case if you are not seeing that. Yeah. See, you can see still creation. This endpoint. Did you all see endpoints?
Yes, sir.
One is writer and reader. Copy this writer endpoint only. Copy this. The long one is there. Copy this into the notepad. Did you all copy? Copy into the notepad. This is very important. See, still this database creation is not complete. Status is creation.
Sir, can you repeat?
Click this Aurora, which is getting created. Did you do that?
Yes, sir.
And you click this connectivity, you will see this endpoint. There are two endpoints, one for writer and second one for reader. Copy the writer endpoint only, not the reader. Writer endpoint. Copy means select this particular one, it will be copied into the notepad.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
now you can also copy this entire thing. This is the command which we have used, use and write, which we have used. This one copy into the notepad. Did you all do that? The first step, this is the endpoint.
Yes,
Copy
sir. Done,
once
sir.
again.
Yes, sir.
Copy once again. Remove this part. This part. It should be like this: MySQL -u admin --password. Password is already set by us. That is admin123. -h is the host name. This is your endpoint. So select the complete one.
Sir, can you repeat again?
Did you copy this endpoint? Yes or no? Endpoint. The writer endpoint. There are two endpoints,
Yes, sir.
reader and writer. Writer. So the next one is that you can copy this particular one, MySQL -u admin, the same thing which is there in your instruction. Point number 28.
Yes, sir.
The same one. Remove this endpoint goes here. Remove that endpoint goes here and copy that particular area. Done. And also
Yes, sir.
ensure, try to refresh once again. By this time, it should be created already. So try to refresh.
Fill in creation mode, sir.
So if it is creation, we have to wait for some more time. So the endpoint status is also in creation. It's taking a little bit more time, but it's okay. It's okay.
Sir, VPC is the major service that we are going to use for all these services, sir, according to the industrial wise.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
VPC, see, that is the bottleneck. Otherwise, where is the security? If you are
Exactly.
trying to launch without a VPC, anyone can access, right?
So the major service we can use like EC2, RDS.
Everything in the VPC only.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Within the VPC. Here we are using as a lab VPC, but there you are going to create for a particular client and use accordingly.
What are the another services we are mandatorily creating the VPC, sir? Like EC2, RDS and next level, sir. S3 also is for VPC. I
Sorry,
got it.
S3 we don't have any what we call as VPC. That is a object class storage, right? It is a
But
global service. We don't have region also.
region. But if you want to create it, we can create it, sir.
No,
Okay, sir.
buckets, only buckets and objects.
Okay, and another services, sir.
Yeah,
Please.
you can map those things to your what we call as to your servers using IAM.
Okay.
I mean EC2 to S3 or RDS to S3 like that. You can map it
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
using roles. Roles we didn't cover earlier. We will be doing that later.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So I think there is a change here. It's showing as configuring enhanced monitoring. Yeah, in my case, it is now available.
I got also available.
Same here, sir.
Available, right? Both available.
Yes, sir.
Try to
Yes, sir.
refresh.
Yes, sir.
Try to refresh at the top one. Yeah. You can select Aurora You should see available. Once it is available, what you can do, you can paste it here. The entire line. MySQL -u admin -password admin 123 -h and the endpoint, writer endpoint, press enter. You should be able to log in to the server.
Yes, sir.
You should be able to log in. You can verify also, show database. Databases. You should see your world database. World database. That's the database which you have created, right? So this is our understanding -u, -p, -h. So let us learn about use world. Okay. So we already, everyone ready?
Ready, sir.
Yes, sir.
Use world.
Yes, sir.
You can ask show tables. Tables. There are no tables. Yeah, you can create a table. There is a table called as country. You can copy this one as it is. 32. 32. Just say, paste that. Okay. If you ask now, show tables, it should show. Oh. Yeah, country table is created. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So we
sir.
also asked to add some data. There are about 5 rows, 5 records. You can just copy that all and then add into this particular one. Actually, you need to write all those things, but it's up to you. You can see all the data is in select asterisk from, what is the table name? Country. Should display all the 5 rows. So this completes the lab. You can also do query where GNP is greater than and population is greater than. It will tell you. Only 2 records are displayed. Population is greater than 1 million and GNP is greater than 3,500. Your population is greater than 1 million. All of you got?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Last
sir.
part is only
Yes,
just
sir.
verification, for your verification. So yes, we learned about how to create an Aurora instance, which is very, very similar to your MySQL. No commands. Even you see here, you see it looks like MySQL only here, right? It doesn't show you as Aurora. It shows you as MySQL only, even though we have created Aurora. The thing which you should note down while creating this instance is that don't create the version which has been shown, okay, as it is. Choose older version. Then you will be able to see this T3 small. Select that. Rest all the options as mentioned. And then once you create, you have to wait at least 8 to 10 minutes like that. So that the creation. You have to basically understand about the endpoint, the writer endpoint. Once you have done so, writer endpoint, copy that all those things in your notepad and also create the syntax. Connect to your EC2 instance. Install MariaDB. That is the client database software. It's not your DB server, client DB. That part only for connectivity, just 3 to 5 megabytes of software. Okay. So once you have created that, once you have basically connected to the database server, you can connect using this MySQL -u username -p password. We have created user as admin, password as admin123, and hostname as the endpoint. Hostname is your endpoint. So please remember that the hostname, host should be available for that.